Hello, everyone. Are we good? Are we mostly fine? First broke. It's very tragic. Arrow, hi. Hello, Banana. Hello, Aiza. Hello, Sinzu.
Yosh.
How are you all doing? Oh, thank you for the pets, Aiza. Hi, Fractal. Feeling better? I think so. You broke the mouse. It's okay. I've been broken apart and put back together so many times. Izu. You didn't get the Artemis 2 badge? Me either. Well, actually, to be fair, I don't even know. I didn't check. I just assumed not. I realized I was actually in the NASA Twitch. Apparently you can get it until later in April. Oh. You had to watch for an hour? I did not. And that's okay. $55% of 1 hour. Damn. You like your proposed one still? Oh, the little banana. We didn't need to do that. This is new, though. Okay, we've so got this. How do I leave? Oh, they're gonna make me, like, go all the way out. No. You wouldn't let someone get stuck in here, would you? Oh, thank goodness. We got a fragment of suffering for our troubles. It's not fair. I'm music stupid. I only know about music that's been hand delivered to me. JJ Greg song. Yeah, like that one. I need to listen to that again. I don't know when the last time I actually listened to the radio and paid attention to it was. It's all just like online furry musicians and other such. It's super not. That's a lie. I was listening to a bunch of gorillas the other day because Isa was talking about them. Does it count if a furry like told me to watch or told me to listen to the music? Because if that counts, then it is true. Wi-Fi dying? No. Resuscitate. That's the only reason you know doing it right. H.H. Greg song is made to sound like. Gotcha. I have news about the psychiatrist. Ben the Magnificent and the Sexy Priest. Yes, please, go on. How magnificent is he? I'm gonna cry all night. Pretty magnificent? So the psychiatrist is flirting with the sexy priest, as most people would, I imagine. Except she's not, because it's actually Mosquito Demon, but thankfully the nun gave the sexy priest mosquito netting to keep it out of his bed at night. So she just sits next to it, looking sexy all night. Aw, good for them. I'm glad they figured it out. Although, if they want a lasting relationship, which I'm not sure if that's actually what the vibe is there, you should learn to trust the mosquito demon to not suck you dry in the middle of the night. Which I imagine is the fear with a mosquito demon. That they drain you dry for extra nutrients to feed their growing young. Oh, hey. Sexy Priest rescued the prophetess by telling the Vatican the 12-word... What is the 12-word? Prophetess. Yes, that makes more sense. After the man said honky tonk, which turned out to be the wrong time someone said honky tonk. So the next time someone said it, he had to convince them of the new word, which they didn't believe initially. 12th word. Gotcha. I was like, this could be some Catholic principle that I'm unfamiliar with, the 12 word. Like, certainly this has something to do with the apostles. Not one of those sickos from accounting, are you? If you are, then just kill me. I don't want to fight anymore. I am not an accountant, and I'm not going to kill you. Then leave me alone. Oh my god. Bonk. Okay. Otherwise, psychiatrist's husband is being held somehow paralyzed by her mom. I hate that. And the rival psychiatrist is using a Teams filter to pretend to be her husband, calling them from Everest. Yeah. There's so much misinformation these days. This one's different. No, I guess not. I hadn't noticed the little ball that was in there before. Rival psychiatrist stole one of her eggs to impregnate someone at the crypto scam company he works at to birth the anti. Hey, Fractal, what's the name of this game? No reason. I'm just suddenly a little bit interested. The Scooby Gang's investigating a satanic ritual at the particle accelerator. That sounds like an incredible concert. It's a show called Evil. It's terrible. I see. I assumed this whole time it was a point and click adventure game. He said if he won, he would make us powerful. But he just made us kill each other, and the whole time he was laughing. I killed Simon from marketing. They all just watched in that big theater laughing and clapping. Pitiful. He's just lost in his own guilt. Come on. It's like Catholic X-Files, but worse with even less explained. Catholic X-Files is a very funny descriptor for anything. I'm assuming it's Ernest. Oh my god, I'm about to die here. Earnestly Catholic. You're so lost. Like, you know, it's not a parody. Or at least it's not supposed to be. Things are going well, question mark. Oh, sorry. You watched the first 2.5 seasons a while ago, then stopped for quite a while. But the rest of season 3 today? Well done. Made by Catholics for Catholics, gotcha. Hi Bunny, how are you doing? You're cat-holic? Can't get enough of them? Me too. Well, I mean, recovering, I suppose. I haven't had a cat in like 20 years. Good this morning, and then bad, and then good again. So now we're just laying down. Were you able to eat successfully? Okay, so here's the thing. Imagine. Surprise. First off, you've already napped a lot. So you're feeling pretty rested, not sure how well you're gonna sleep. And then you find out, oh my gosh. Oh my god, stop it. 2 of your partners are going to be available for the next 6 hours. Anyone in my position would have done the same thing. Anyway, I did get some sleep. I got an okay amount of sleep. Oh, why? I got about 4 hours sleep. But you have no idea how much I slept yesterday. You play Magic for 6 hours instead of sleeping? No, it was Slay the Spire 2. Ow. You didn't even try? No, I slept for so long. Seriously, I stopped streaming. I went and took a nap. And then I woke up and I played with my rat for a little bit. And then I took another nap. So I'd already slept for like 6 hours or something. So another way to say this is yesterday I got 10 hours sleep. That's a lot better. Completely different card game. It's kept fairly ambiguous if the demons are actually demons or hallucinations. He's gonna eat to death one day. Look. I slept like 10 hours yesterday. I'm fine. Like, around that much. Last episode had a nun going around a house killing demons with a shovel. Girl who was with her the whole time didn't see anything. I see. Very suspicious. I know I just opened the map, but I didn't take in the information I needed. All I'm gonna say is, Banana, before I took my second nap of the day, you were in here falling asleep at the computer, and you were like, no, I can't go to bed. I want to be with you. You know, fishing rod 40k again. I was compelled to make something like it. It sounds really cozy. Shish. Also watched the first episode of Outlaw Star. I think I've heard of Outlaw Star. I didn't actually watch any of it, but I think I remember being interested at some point. It's like, different when it's about you. You don't care about your body, but you care about mine. I do get that, to be honest. Since he's gonna have to assign bedtimes to everyone. That's the thing. He does assign me a bedtime, and most of the time I follow it. It's only sometimes, especially when I'm medically fucked up. Oh my god. The freaking thing that just erupted out of the surface of the water. I wasn't ready for it. But you missed Final Fantasy VII because you played one game longer and you fell asleep. Woke up so you rated out before switching games. Yeah. I am sorry. About halfway through, I felt like I wasn't going to be able to do the whole thing. And I was like, instead of doing like an hour of Final Fantasy VII, I'm just gonna not. Oh, don't worry. I'm not actually that sorry. But do be sorry about not then going to bed. No, I did though. I did. I stopped streaming and I went and lay down. I just got up and then did other stuff after. Oh. It's different. I was playing like Slay the Spire for 2 hours. We came all the way back here just for like a chroma cluster, by the way. Oh, hello. She's wearing purple. I think... Which department is that? Purple was marketing. I thought we already killed them all. It doesn't matter. Let's get her. Oh, stop purpling me. They're not even getting me. They just sent demons in my general direction. Oh, heals. A memory? Give me back my keys. No, listen. Oh my god. Give them back. I need to check my family. Your grandpa can't even walk. We're going straight to the helipad. I have a ride out. Oh. Yeah, and I don't. Right? I saw your dad's text. They've only got your name at the helipad. You just want my help to get there, and then what? You're gonna leave me for dead? Then at least one of us would survive. Okay, screw you. We're done. I was a dumbass for helping you in the first place. I thought you were gonna fight for me. Yeah, and risk my chance on you? No way in hell. I'm not gonna die to save a contractor's kid who's obsessed with making me look like shit. A liar and a cheat. I keep thinking he's going to be not so bad, and then he just keeps getting worse. You never give it a rest, do you? Always one-upping me, and now you're the one who's whining? My parents are probably hoping I die and you get on the helivac. Shut up and give me my keys. We're killing Kaz possessors, right? I mean, in theory, he's already dead, but I'm wondering if Dessa ate him. That'd be like the poetic thing, right? If they beat him up and then possessed him, and then while he was weak, just ate him up. I don't know why you keep misremembering the name of the game. Oh, processors. Get back here, asshole. She couldn't get to her family because he stole her car. It attacked differently from the other ones, and I wasn't expecting it. Ow. Dude. I was on the other side of it. I should have just run. It's fine. We're so much more healthy than the last time we were here. Do that again, please. I'll be ready this time. Swear. Goodbye. See, I learned. You must be from accounting. Kill her. This isn't doing a good job selling humanity to Rem. Do a thing. Oh. No, I see it. I need it. It's a sample painkiller. It's a rest spot. tricked me. Jeez. Oh my god. Just parrying it once doesn't even do it. How do you think I got here? I can't get a read on you. I did not expect that to be a welcome joke. I said it expecting retribution. Interesting they give you ways to avoid interacting with that guy at all. Maybe there's something to that. We found the map. You're mysterious, Wiggles phalanges. I wish I was mysterious. I prefer to take a, like, white noise signal approach to privacy, where I know I can't shut up about personal topics, so I'm just going to blast as much nonsense along with it so nobody knows what's real. You're see-through. Yeah, that's true. Victory for human resources. Jeez. Your sister thinks you're a spy. You know, that kind of makes sense. I hadn't thought about that before. Oh no. What if firing people this whole time has been a euphemism? What? That's so deep. Wait, yours does too? Am I lame because none of my family thinks I'm a spy? They just think I'm, like, a mouse or a rat on the internet? family I still talk to has a very good idea about what I do. Maybe they should have questioned. But they for some reason haven't. Being a mouse around on the internet is far more interesting than being a spy. I like to think so. You know, no offense, Fractal. My life is a lot more boring than you'd think. I'm gonna take care of this guy so I don't have to fight him during the waves. Well, I'm gonna try. Spy is just a federal agent that spies on other countries' citizens instead of its own. To be honest, I never considered that those were two separate jobs. I've just been calling domestic spies this whole time. You know, in context where that's relevant. FBI internal, CIA external. Oh yeah, I knew that, but I thought you could just be an FBI spy. I guess they wouldn't want to call it that, huh? While they're going undercover at whatever organization they want to keep tabs on. What is happening to the filing cabinet? This water is gross, so it deals damage to you. And I don't know why it didn't want to come out of the water. Probably because it was afraid of me. How long do I have to wait for that? You're so scary. Thank you, Fractal, and thank you for the pets. Guy's not even part of the wave. Okay. Atlanta kind of rhymes with panda, so you're thinking maybe? That makes sense to me. Breathe in. This water's also gross. I was hoping out here by the docks it'd be fine. A muse is a Greek mythology concept. That's true. Muse is also a concept in modern creativity. That's also true. What did it say? Muse is the British English rock band. It's also evidently a British English rock band. Wait, ads but no ads? So when I added the trivia game, I also added the ability to just be able to summon it via redeem. It just doesn't usually happen. I was playing Morrowind on stream at the time, and I was like, golly, when I'm trying to find the Cavern of Milk for 40 freaking minutes, maybe it'd be nice to have something else going on. But it hasn't been as much of an issue, thankfully. Our next contestant approaches. Who are you? Accounting, marketing, or wait, you're not from HR. You're already possessed. Renzo, I should have guessed. Oh, Rem, Dessa told me you'd probably show up. Why are you doing anything, Dessa says? You escaped. Why aren't you trying to go home? Morrowind woes. You had falafels today? Wow. Sounds wonderful. I've had hot cross buns today. And then Senzu looked at Kirby and told him, now I know these smell delicious, but they're full of raisins, which are grapes, which means they're highly toxic to you. And I felt real smug. Because I get to eat them and he doesn't. I had peanut butter toast and some chimkin nuggets. That's wonderful. Listen, all four of those fans would have no idea who their singers are. Oh. I'm just trying to live, and to live, you gotta be strong. You, me, Dessa, we survived all that torture because we had something the others didn't. It's survival of the fittest. Only the fittest humans are worthy of joining my organization. Is that the organization under the robes? Poor Kirby. Yeah. What's going on? How is he possessing so many people at once? He learned to do this in the lab. Splitting us between many hosts was one of their experiments. You could have learned something from that if you had a growth mindset, Rem. Triumph through adversity. If you've got the skills, you can pay the bills. That dog had it too good for too long. Kirby has it coming. I just gotta put him in his place sometimes. And mock him for not being able to eat grapes. Now, show me you deserve a spot on my team. Immediately leaves the arena. Heals. forgot to look out for ground waves. Even though he's had ground waves the entire fight. Whoa. I like his lasers. He's still a wimp who leaves the arena, though. I got a lot more hurt than I should have. But maybe that's fine. I keep thinking I should probably try out all the weapons instead of just sticking on one. But like, after I got used to it, guitar's just so good and has so many uses. What? Sorry, I just looked over and saw Artemis 2 crash. Sailor Moon Cat toy spotted in mission control. What are you gonna do, huh? Bite you? Maybe I will. I'm not supposed to chew plastic, though. Give me a sec. You're fighting a boss and the boss is just like, hey, just hold on a minute. Let these people go. Show them who you really are. This is who I really am. A winner. A leader. Wait, I need a moment. I thought this host would be a little beefier. They pushed him to his limits in the lab. They pushed me beyond my limits. They made me something more. And Dessa, he had plans for me. Dessa was going to consume you. Dying like this is kinder, I think. Luca, take the eye. Luca, confiscate his eye. You're hoping it's a ball pit. It's the Eye of Renzo, one of 4 separate human eyes needed to activate the retinal scanner on the door to the vault. How well did you know that guy? We passed each other in the hallways sometimes, while they were moving us between experiments. He was always trying to see the good side of it all. He used to whisper to me, hang in there. Seems like Dessa really messed him up. I wouldn't blame Dessa for this. This tournament was all Renzo's idea. Dessa must have been salivating over that chroma, though. And now we're the stronger ones. Yeah, but I'm not happy about it. Bones? Luca, twist his deck. Increases poise. Reduces damage taken while attacking. Increases poise damage dealt. Increases chroma absorb range. Collecting chroma heals. All of these are incredible. Hold on, I need to go to the ATM. I forgot I had some chroma on me and I was depositing it. You've taken everything. You know what? Yeah, give me the chroma as well. I've never, or the chromatic carbuncle. I've never used them. I might as well start. Right. I'll take a really quick break here. I'll be back in just a few minutes. See you all very soon. Welcome back, everyone. Is the Wi-Fi dying? Actually terrible. Welcome back, Aero. Wait a minute. Where we were actually going. For one reason or another. Welcome back, Bunny. What happens if you redeem trivia during trivia? I think nothing. The little trivia window that pops up isn't a separate entity. It's actually just a copy of the thing that happens during break. Is it actually available during ads? Because I disable a lot of redeems during ads. I try to have all the ones that don't do anything during ads disabled. I've joked before. But yeah, I would not... I'm not saying this is a particularly tight stream, just the opposite usually. But it'd be even less tight if Alibot didn't have as much influence as it does. I told you to stay out of my way, Rem. Not particularly tight. No, of course not. But instead, you're still here with this filthy human. Fish, fish, fish. Fucking up my plans. I needed that chroma. I need it more, Dessa. I think we can use it to open the way home for both of us. Why do we have to keep having this stupid conversation? You know I'm not going home. Not until I share my pain with all of these humans. Who are you getting your revenge on? There's almost nobody left, man. They're all dead. The host. Rem, I don't know why you keep picking these disgusting creatures over your own kind. You can stop pretending that you need her. I'm almost done with my plan. Listen, human, if he doesn't consume you, I will. Didn't want to mess up Arrow. I see, I see. That's usually why comedians love you. Why is that? Oh, have a relaxing lurk, CMS. Just let me at him, Rem. I'll destroy him. Ruff. Luca doing the Scrappy Doo. No, you wouldn't. You're lucky he hasn't tried to kill you yet. Dude, he wants you to consume me, and then he's going to consume you. He's gonna consume me, and then he's gonna consume you. He would never. He's consuming everything else around here. He let his other generals soak up the chroma for him. He doesn't give a shit about you. If he did, he'd be going home with you right now. Luca, you're just literally talking about your childhood friend. Comedians love you because they love a type 5? Oh! That joke kills at stand-up night. Sorry, it had to hit me in layers. I had to remember what a type 5 was and then what a 5 was. I can't make you believe it, but it's the truth. Please. Oh, thank you. Oh my god. If you push me through this door. We got him. It took literally everything we had, but we got him. What if I put literally any affix on this? I've not even used my weenie worms. Do I use this? No. I need to find someone else to apply it for me. See, we're fine. We healed. We've got healing when we pick up Chroma now. I'll talk to you after I interact with this rest spot. I'm sorry. He's confirmably very sorry still. No one ever seems to care when you beat up the demon in charge of their general area. Just booted up Warhammer RTS. Is that like fishing rod? The immense nostalgia flashback you got as soon as you heard the orc builder unit's voice lines cannot be described with words. Aww. But it can be described with numbers. It's at least 500. That's so much. I'll be honest, I have no idea how to get up there. I'm assuming that's one of the beat this guy up to prove yourself guys. Warhammer was inspired by fishing rod, actually. I see. And I take it fishing rod is like fishing rod 40k, but like more of a traditional historical fantasy version. There's going to be a way to unlock an ability to go further and unlock more parts of the map you already know about. It could be. But I mean, certainly, all we need are these 4 eyes. And we've already got 3 of them. That being said, I kind of don't know how to get to this one because I've already tried. And getting this one, I did not get any movement upgrades or keys or anything like that. I got the water dash since the last time I tried to go up there. But I don't remember any water. That was it. Get a Warhammer turn-based RPG during the Steam sale. It'll be your very first Warhammer. Oh, you meant Warhammer 40k. Gotcha. Warhammer 40k is like a dystopian space version of Fishing Rod. Wait, how do you abbreviate that? Can you not? You just have to say 40 million? Is that 40 million or am I dumb? I don't mind being dumb. You know what? I don't care. Dystopian space or version of Fishing Rod without the fishing. Izu, welcome back. It is Rogue Trader. We've got Rogue Trader 2, and I was like, if I ever 40k, this is going to be the way I 40k. But I still haven't 40k'd with it yet. I think I was supposed to find a movement upgrade. Because I don't know how to go back the way I came. Rogue Trader is cool. Haven't experienced it firsthand yet because it hasn't been well discounted yet. That's fair. You played Darktide. Does that count? I think that counts. As someone who knows nothing about Warhammer, aside from what's been told to me, that counts. You're a fellow Fishing Rod 40 million fan. That's so cool. Pretends not to get excited that I read a number correctly. Did Vintage Story not have fishing rods before? Before you had to go in the pond with a spear. I was doing that. I thought I was doing that by choice. You only know Warhammer Fantasy, which you think is now Gloomhaven, is it? I thought those were separate, but I literally don't know. No one had fishing rods. It was all custom build it yourself. They also added a bunch of unique spear models. Game You Kickstarted in 2018 just came out. I didn't see that. Which game is it? Fantasy stopped being made in like the 2000s or the 90s. I see. There, the cargo delivered in the latest shipment seems to have been full of animals and unidentified biologics, and they're all running all over the place. Please call me. I'm not pulling your leg. I have locked myself in Crane Lab 3 and will not unlock the door unless I see Agrodine security on site. The cargo was completely ordinary during the first half of the unloading process, but seemed to come alive all at once about 5 minutes ago. Fredrickson was injured on the loading platform by one of the boxes. We need security and first aid here. Sky. You got a demon delivery. By the way, I figured out how to go back the way I came. I knew it. I knew you were from accounting. I'm 16, man. I'm not allowed to do accounting. You're not allowed to count. Xenonauts 2. It's similar to the original XCOM games. Very cool. Gloomhaven's to support the fantasy players that don't like 40k, but it's completely different. Gotcha. Total War games aren't really for you, but probably going to give Total War Warhammer 40k when it comes out. I think I've heard good things from people who like those kinds of things. Really curious what this is, actually. I have to assume it's the ones that got away. That's just like a demon over there that I could fight. Oh, easy! You're being so cute. We're gonna play Lauder. Big friendly Mr. E2 again. The team has been developing a full-on game expansion, and it's so cool. Really wanted to like Total War. I kind of forgot what kind of game it is, to be honest. Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth 2. Oh, I have heard of that. That's not the one Sinzu was playing. That one was Shadows over Moira, or something like that. Find the product key. Shadows of Colossus, not that one. Moria, that's the one. I had to find the product key they sent back in 2019. Since they sent you one out for beta testing. I really hope you find that. It's gonna be terrible. I mean, you may be able to reach out and contact them if you don't have it, right? Return to Moria. Make sure everyone's served first, Diaz, before you go back for Moria. Isa, hi. Hey, cutie, how are you doing? Oh my gosh, come here. Oh, Fractal, why?
Yosh.
Buds, yes. They're just friendly now. Good game, you just wish you had friends to play with. Aw. Oh my gosh. They did say if you couldn't find it, reach out. Okay, that's good. You're so heckin' Frian shaped. Yeah, you are. You're very warm and inviting, if I do say so myself. Hi, Kay. How are you doing? So many friend shapes in chat. Friends come in all kinds of shapes. It's wonderful. Do you eat this early? It depends on how tired you are, right? I'm gonna go back to the aquarium. I need some kind of jump lengthening device. Try to push to 2000 usually. 8 o'clock. Korean flavor, if consent. Yes. Even the friend shape who... I can't continue this bit. Eats all the friends. Well, I guess I might as well. Even the ones with a great mouthfeel, always check for consent before trying their friend flavor. Seems quite early for Eep, even for you. Oh, I see what started this. Since you said friends, shapes, and flavors. Also, you're sick, so maybe Eep. That's true. I was sick currently, actually. And my philosophy has been like, if I can sleep, I do it. But I'm in a privileged position where I just get to do that. Sensu, what's your favorite shapes? Is it Chicken Crimpy? Do I know you well enough? What's my favorite shapes? I only get Senzu's favorite shapes. Only converts men into women. Is that a flavor or a flavor of shapes? I don't actually like shapes that much. I will have them. They're fine. It's something the youngins eat in Australia. I just want to go full garbage and eat a Ritz. Pizza are pretty tasty. I like a pizza. I like a pizza shape. We don't actually get them that often, so I haven't had them a ton. We used to get them more when we had guests over more often. Oh wait, I can just keep writing it up. Hexagons are the mathematically superior shape. I think shapes are hexagons, right? Ellie mentions friend flavor, looks down at the pineapple you're eating. Your flavor should be pretty good. That's excellent news. Shapes are for serving guests. Yeah, they're like a party snack in my experience. Hey, help you? I forgot you existed. You like kind of brushed me off before. Are you a TV or like people? What a question to ask somebody. Well, that seems very rude. Of course I'm a person. Rem, you monster, possessing an innocent little girl. What's everyone's favorite color for a hexagon? Blue. Shapes are Australian Chex Mix? No. They're like a flavored cracker. Maybe. Maybe in the way they're consumed, but I wouldn't say in their form. Hexagons feel green. Green's very valid. And for you to go Flygon into the pit. I thought you didn't do puns. That's a Pokemon. I got really confused because it's a Pokemon. I was like, what's a Flygon have to do with this? Hexagons are honey colored. That might be the most correct answer. Chex Mix is for serving to guests. Shapes is for serving a guest. That's true. It's pretty true. You would never do a pun. Replacing her legs too. What is the matter with you? Oh, it's fine. We both would have died if he didn't possess me. I was already missing my legs anyway. And, like, you should talk. Where did you get those human hands? From a corpse. No one was using them. See, we all may do. We plan to open the way to the rift again. We've been fantasizing about that for years, but the vault doors are shut. And to even get to the vault, one must fight through ranks of ferals. That's just because stop signs are red. Octagons are definitely red. Yeah. 7? Meeper, hi. I can handle it. I'm getting pretty good at it, actually. Rem, you turned this poor girl into a monster, too. What if I want to be a little bit of a monster? Hell yeah, Luca. Which shade red? Bright. Octagon's purple. Ooh. Purple's kind of red. Very human thing to say. Meanwhile, all that we monsters want is a little dignity. I believe you've earned it, ma'am. Need help with Bort? Young woman, this is a bit awkward. I have a request. Bort isn't feral, but he still consumes human flesh. Did anyone get third? In your redeems, it still says seconds, but it's claimed 2. I forgot to launch StreamerBot before I started streaming, and it seems to have just broken things. I was able to fix trivia, but the first thing is kind of broken. And to be honest, I didn't write that one myself, and I'm not sure how to fix it. I could try. I could probably do it, but I was also like, you know. To be honest, I didn't look at it. Just curious. That's fine. You got fake first and blocked out of getting legit second. It's true. You got first too fast before I launched StreamerBot, and it just tracked that you'd already redeemed it once. While serving guests, Chex Mix has no shape. While serving guests, Chex Mix equals Chex Mix minus shapes. Well, Chex Mix doesn't have a shape once you've already served it to guests. This might be true. I know, it's a bad habit. I've tried to wean him off of it, but he still wants it. There aren't that many humans left, right? Are you killing them? Absolutely not. Bort scavenges corpses, and he eats demons sometimes if he has to. Do you want to eat me? Oh, no, but I can tell you're carrying around some organs, some meat. Oh yeah, I have some gross stuff for sure. It's kind of useful to me though. I use it on my weapons. I know it's such a big request, but Bort can smell those lungs on you. He keeps asking me about them. I would love to prepare him a filling meal. I could use any extra lungs you have. I'll give him my hearty lungs. I'm not using them. Shapes has shape. Okay, fine. I guess I don't need these extra lungs that badly. Thank you. I'll prepare him a wonderful meal. Woo! Preserved lung, fried lung. What would you like best, Bort? Blah. We're still deciding, Luca. This may take a while. Wait, we don't have colon 3? You feel so robbed? What do you mean? You've already used the best, most superior version of colon 3. It's just colon 3. I don't think there's anything up here. I feel robbed when I'm just trying to ooh my heart out in classic emoticon. And it gets replaced by like some dude's face. We do have nodders though. That's important. It's a cat with a twinkle in its eye. Okay, that sounds pretty cute. We have what? We have nodders. Aero, you know about nodders. You're poor maxing in my Discord server? It's okay, I'm always poor maxing. We have what? We have... Aero, we have nodders. You don't have Discord Premium, so you can't use any of the animated one, even the ones in the same channel. I know, it's so messed up. I should actually get in there and fix it, because when I first saw it, it really bugged me. And there's honestly just a ton of random animated emotes in there. Especially now that fewer people are keeping Discord whatever. Thought it was a list of 3 things for serving guests. Gotcha. Usually you just write it out and we're so online filled we know what it means anyway, or someone will add the reaction for you. Hey, that works. I'll be honest. Whenever I find out that someone's Twitch chat doesn't have a nodders redeem, my usage of the word nodders goes up like 30%. Or a nodders emote. Not to be confused with notters. You can serve... It's okay, you can say what's in your heart, Isu. It doesn't help that Shapes is a stupid name. No, no, no. Australia should be sorry for naming things like that. We've never been down here before. I'm still here, Lamau. Oh, dude, I cannot believe it. I worked so hard to become a Pink Pass employee and get the slightly better housing, and now I'm stuck here with my ass in a chair operating the essential zooquarium climate controls. Let these animals die. I do not need to die for some penguins. LOL, everything is on fire. I don't understand any of this either, man. This is Riri still here at Lamau. From the same person. This is crazy. Emma up at the pump house for the dockyard says they're all being forced to stay behind too. Turns out Pink Pass is not actually good, LOL. I should have predicted that one before I begged my boss for the promotion. Emma said they had to lock her shift manager in a closet because he started biting people. She said it's not like he became a zombie. It's more like he became a different guy who wanted to kill them. Lamau, I have no idea what that means. Still here, Lamau. Doing what to people? Biting them. Like, ah. I haven't gotten any messages from the Dockyard Pump House in a while, bro. They said their shift manager started biting people, so they locked him in a closet, and then after that, they didn't email or call me again. I locked myself in the control room, but then I saw the computers and chairs and stuff outside moving around crazy, too. What is going on? I saw a table running around? I think I'm losing my mind, dude. I'm gonna turn the lights off and sit on the floor. I think the plant in the corner hates me. That's terrifying. Thank you for demonstrating. Of course, of course. I love demonstrating. What's trading? Demonstrating. I was acting like one of the demon-possessed individuals in that email. Offer visual representation of what was going on. I demonstrated. No, no, no. No trading. Someone talk some sense and tell you not to download Godot and try to do something with it. Fractal, you should download Godot and try to do something with it. You know, I made most of a Space Invaders in Godot, and then it didn't work quite right. It didn't work quite right, and then I gave up on it because that's what I do whenever anything gets hard. You should totally make a game in Godot. I highly recommend making a game in Godot. Is this what you wanted? It didn't work quite right. It didn't work quite right. There's lanterns, but we're the merchant. Can't hold it in anymore, 6-7. Increases special attack damage, consumes all charges, damage increased per charge used, converts energy to violence. I love converting energy to violence. There must be an ATM somewhere around here. No! I should also make a game in Godot, by the way. I don't want to have to leave and do that again. How'd they call the elevator in the first place? Get it down here. Where's that button? Cries. Cries. Get soft locked. Had to be too fast. Gonna be patient for 2 whole seconds. I'm sorry, I just couldn't hold it, and now I gotta be all soft locked. I wonder how often elite figure skaters land those tricks they do in practice. They crash in competition. Like, do they just do the super hard tricks they can only land 10% of the time? That's the only way to get a high score? Or do they land it all the time in practice, but competition is too high pressure? I assume they land it more frequently in practice, right? But, you know, not like proportionally. Have you heard his voice? He says that everything we need to succeed is already within each of us. Are you ready to empower yourself with a mentor and maximize your earning potential? Yes. Not again. Before I had a mentor, my capabilities were so small, but then I invested in myself by giving the Zoo King 500 chroma. Will you continue to invest in yourself? Yes. We shall both stand atop the pyramid of power. I won't have 500 chroma. But I found an ATM. Professor Foss said that every inch of unused space in Sanzu was used for Agradyne experiments. What were they doing down here with all this water? Probably just making you guys possess fish. Deeply unimaginative. I would have tried possessing the water itself. Oh. Wait, how'd that work? Can you possess air? I don't have the power to try, but if I did... Stop, you're scaring the crap out of me, man. I did all the time in practice, but usually there's a lot of extra factors on in situ, like dress, ice skate, lighting. That's pretty fair. Some of the snowboarding events that are one trick is like, goes crazy as you have a chance at landing, because if you do, then you win. Oh, hey, it's that elevator I fell off of. I'm going to sit right here. You're getting a headache and damn tired. You know, you should eat. I am too, a little bit, to be honest. No! I can't afford the chroma synthesis shell. As if I was going to attach it anyway. Poor mouse, it's okay. All the noise in this game, it's too much. Oh, I'm sorry. Get some good rest. Is this game too loud, by the way? Serious at audio mixer. A saturated chromatic carbuncle. Whoa. I somehow damaged the soda machine. Without reflecting its can back at it. You'll saturate my carbuncle, do you promise? As long as it doesn't eat itself, you hate when that happens. It would never. My carbuncle only eats others. Carbuncles seem like they would eat mana-sensitive crystals and rats, maybe. Absolutely. My favorite foods. Well, in lore, do they eat, like, minerals mostly? I don't know how much of this is actual lore about the carbuncle creature and how much is just, like, Pathfinder lore. Carbuncles eat gold, that's true. A starbuncle would never eat a rat. What a loser. I think these guys were on the bounty list. Oh, they were? Cool. Pins couldn't do that? Sometimes guitar doesn't work quite right. It doesn't like changes in elevation, I think. Pathfinder ecology of them seems to imply they eat fruit. Really? Maybe it's a different version that eats minerals, or maybe I'm just wrong. It's a twitchy spinal cord. That's what I have if I had bones. Increases weapon and special attack speed. Decreases poise and damage dealt. A nervous system built for speed. I'm more of a nervous system built for nervous. We've like pretty much fully explored the aquarium now. And we still didn't find a movement upgrade. We found other stuff though. And their gyms are just reflective keratin? That sucks. No, the gyms have to be cool. We have 3 peculiar microfilms. We can go back to Professor Foss now. You can kind of just run straight to the exit from here. Funny myth in Galarian about the gyms being special, apparently, but they're just mundane. At least make them, like, actually gyms, you know? Oh, hey, we got the aquarium map. It's not unreasonable. They are still magical beasts, though. Of course, they're magically unlucky, right? It's not unreasonable to think of a creature that eats rocks and then just kind of throws those as minerals on its body. That's kind of like how I work, right? Mild telekinetic, telepathic, and illusory powers. They gotta have something. The train's definitely a demon, right? Well, no, there is power. I know I've had this conversation before. They have done all this as a nod to their cryptid likeness. That's fair. I like a nice cryptid. You should have more cryptid-like creatures in tabletop. Got to refill your water when you brought your dinner over. I'm so sorry. That's terrible. I wouldn't wish this fate on anyone. Their lore is mixed with medieval dragon lore. That's kind of cool. Nice arm. Professor, what happened to your arm? It's marvelous, isn't it? I waited here, like you asked, but my arm was injured. I got feverish. I exchanged it for something better. She saved me and I saved her. She needed knowledge. You fed it your arm? And I can feel it now, the chroma. You can feel chroma? I don't think that's good, Prof. Can't you feel it? You're connected to one of them too. What? No. Professor, do not feed your body to the shredder. This isn't good for you. Look, I brought more microfilm. I'll go get more, please. Only feed it microfilm. But we already got this. Do we just have a second one now? She's still digesting the knowledge we gave her. She might be hungry again later. No feeding your body to the shredder, chat. It's very important. Wait. Yeah, they just gave us the reflective carapace. But we've already got the reflective carapace. And we don't have a second copy of it. Hmm. If the shredder pulls on the collar, you're afraid you have to obey. Not to call you out, but... Call you out? Well, I'm just surprised. You didn't seem the color type. Bet you're a top? Yeah. At the very least, not a collar type. Herm? Herm what? Mommy can do what she wants exactly. Thank you, Izu. You're such a top. Fractal's always saying harump. It's true. Bezos. It's true, he's approaching. Quote bottom. These are all normal quotes. The bottom's a completely normal place to do it from. Excuse me. Couldn't have my stuff fixed. Oh, I see. I misunderstood before. You spend chromatic carbuncles to do this. And chroma. You need to actually come here with money if we want to do any of that. Carbuncle is just a really funny word to use. I agree. It's a funny and good word. Carbuncle feels like it could be a rare surname. I think so too. And a summon. Truly one of the best. I always really liked the Carbuncle summon as a kid. Because it's a cute green rabbit with a gem on its head. But also because I really liked Reflect. And it made me feel super smart to use it. But mostly because of that first thing. We actually don't have a lot of money, so I guess we're good on affix slots, unfortunately. No, we need to put one on our cell phone or our silverware. I think I'm actually going to put it on the silverware. And stop using the cell phone, which I haven't used in forever. Or the computer mouse. You want to use Protect for the first time? Ha, thought you were going to have one on me, didn't ya? I want to upgrade my silverware and then go to break. And my bowling ball? Sure, why not? Okay, I will be equipping these.
Yosh.
Isa, thank you for the pats. Because I missed the window where I can tell Bezos to go to break, so now I have to wait for him to do it. But when that happens, I'll go to break. I didn't want leather gloves, I wanted silverware. We want to increase our poise damage dealt. We want to... We want to increase base health. I don't want to decrease damage dealt. We'll increase base health, why not? Alright, I will be right back in just a few minutes. See you all very soon. Welcome back. We changed up our moves. We bowl now. We bowl, we throw. And we counter. Welcome back, Arrow. Welcome back, Kizu. We can check with 10s. We did some of the work for her. Maybe she'll give hint. Still have more bounties to take care of? Okay, fine. Scanning map for dark areas. It really looks like the place that I'm missing is Buried Streets slash skyscraper. Unless there's a spot with just like a door at the edge of the map that I didn't catch. Terrifying news. This means I gotta figure out what to do with the skyscraper. Wait a minute, no. There's some unexplored areas to the right of this. Never mind. In the preview, this line wasn't there. I got so excited that maybe I could do another area. You want some of the hamburger mac? Yes, please. I did not want to do that. I gotta go to the skyscraper. I'm very sad. Can you give me the hamburger mac? Can you just use your hands? I don't like the spoon texture. Complex Con, you find it quite simple. What the heck? Speakers. Tips hat. Did I cut up in the top left room over here? No, I must have. I remember this area so well. right there is what we got to figure out what to do with. And yeah, I recognize we already missed the elevator. I did not want to do that. I haven't actually just talked to Rem. He still just says, come on, let's go. I was gonna say, I don't know if he's got like new default dialogue that he can go through. You need to get to the top of this. I forgot we were collecting lobsters until I saw one in the inventory, and I don't actually know why we're doing that. There's the freaking elevator we could have taken. But then we wouldn't have got a lobster. Oh, we can do this now. We did get a movement upgrade that was relevant. I didn't remember any water, but there was totally water here. This is cruel. Oh no, the cruel part is not putting anything up here behind it. They're just like, we didn't expect anybody to do that. Very suspicious. There's meant to be another exit in this room, which only makes sense if it's above the ceiling. Dude, I get to ask you a spicy question, okay? Wow, okay. Gonna play your favorite game, Fishing Rod 40 million? Well, realistically, I cannot stop you. What is it? You're like in love with Dessa, right? I was thinking it. Oh, look, you love that guy. He was your boyfriend. You couldn't even begin to understand what we mean to one another. But you meant to one another, you mean? He's clearly your ex. You are trivializing our partnership. You cannot understand, and I will not explain it. Dude, I know this is awkward. I'm just trying to understand what I'm dealing with. Whatever you choose to do about this guy affects me too, right? Try your best to understand, then. My entire being is pure emotion and energy. Dessa and I are like two arcs of electricity, like two thoughts in harmony. The bonds my people can share with one another are beyond your soul's ability to even... Then don't bother explaining yourself. I got the basics. Even a big old dumbass like me can tell you are not done with this guy. If we get to the rift and he's not waiting for you with an apology, what are you gonna do? None of your business. It is, though, because if you stay on Earth to win him back, then I'm stuck with you. I won't go back on our promise. If you get me to the rift, I'll return to my world without him. I gotta be honest, I've seen your memories. I think you're lying to me. I think you'd do anything for this guy, no matter how bad he treats you. Think whatever you like. Luca doesn't even... Luca can't relate to this at all. If you don't go home, I'll make life hell for you, man. Remember that. Okay, good. Very healthy. Very, understanding. We made it in. Not the way I was expecting, but it works. We got a peculiar microfilm. It's the inverted plaza. Oh my gosh, arrow, nice 0. I love this creature. Why don't you tell me you and Dessa were like... Oh, why didn't you tell me you and Dessa were like a thing? I don't even know how to begin to talk about that. It's easy. What were you thinking about when you made the choice to not tell me? I guess I was thinking about my whole life. Did you know him your whole life? Most of it, I suppose. If I explain why I was with him, why he hates me, that would take forever. And I start thinking, why did I put up with it? What happened to me? How did I end up here? I've never spoken about it to anyone before, but when I go home, I'll have to explain it to everyone. I'm sorry, like, you gotta explain your breakup to your friends and family and stuff? More than that, there are people back home who want us dead. they'll expect to find us together. So if I'm forced to kill him myself, I'll have to explain that to them too. Oh, okay, this is not, Balm or whatever his name is. This is clearly a different dog. Darling, it's been ages. I was so worried about you, but you look fantastic. And who's your friend here? Dao? What are you doing here? In the end, I was trapped in this world, same as you, it seems. Kitty? Oh, you're right, it is a cat. Sorry. Rem, who is this lady? I'm Dao. Rem and I were such dear friends back before, well, before we were both imprisoned and tortured by hostile beings from another dimension. But the kitty, cats are just feline dogs anyway. It's true. We're not so different. And there was some unpleasantness between us, but through it all, Rem, I was so worried for you. I'm sorry, I need to ask. Are you still working for Dessa? Of course not. You know he and I never got along. No offense to you, but the man is a brute, and he didn't improve while you were out of the picture. But I've never reached an agreement. He leaves me alone, and I rule this district. I keep things orderly and calm. This is a place for relaxation and healing. I'm looking for something. I don't want us to fight about it, but... The eyeball? I don't need that thing. If you want it, it's yours. Just like that? Oh, we have to go fetch it. It's upstairs. I mean, down. It's in the lobby. But you should relax and recover. The hotel is a lovely place. Things are a little topsy-turvy, but we have a lot of fun here. If you wanted to stay permanently, Rem, I wouldn't say no. I am sorry. It's out of the question, but I am glad to see you again, truly. I'm touched. I'll meet you both in the lobby then. Please, enjoy yourselves. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for just this nice, relaxing, upside-down hotel. I was literally thinking, this is a place for relaxation. Maybe the green ones don't hurt. I'm not fighting because this is supposed to be a place for relaxation. I've already given up on that as soon as that globe came into the picture. Chromatic carbuncle. Oh, speaking of not fighting. Prize fighter pincer. Increases launch speed of juggled enemies. Oh. What a knockout. Chromatic carbuncle. What you got? I think these guys were on the bounty list. Tins couldn't do them. I didn't even take a hit. With each bounty that I clear, my respect for Tins plummets just a little bit. Ooh. Air sprint. Double tap circle while moving to briefly defy gravity and sprint forward in the air. We unlocked all abilities. This is the last one. You sprint to cross wide gaps. Dude, I'm sorry. I should have been so rude about the Dessa thing. It's just, my life is on the line. I needed to know if you were really done with him. That's the worst part about possessing a human. You simply don't believe me. If you were one of my people, you could experience my anger directly. You would never doubt me. Really? You don't doubt each other ever? Look, I don't know how to make a human believe me. I don't either. Wonderful. Well, let me know if you have any ideas. They're so healthy. I see progress here. I can't even drink the goop because I'm too healthy. No, I didn't do it right. I was gonna look so smart and cool. Okay, close, close, close. We got a fragment of suffering. I was like, it's just gonna be a chromatic carbuncle. Do not keep doing this. Cease. But actually, I'm kind of happy about that. I don't know why he just kept doing the balls. I was worried he was going to eat me. Was I tricked? Is there not progress over here? I think it's the other way around. What? Cats are just... You're a canine, you're a cat at heart. Oh yeah, you got special insight on this. think I'm missing something, and I'm not allowed to go back until I figure it out. Cassidy! Get over here. Cassidy, you're so beautiful and pretty. You're perfect. No matter where you're pressing on the keyboard. Ah. Isn't she amazing? Hmm. Help, I'm too stupid. Friend flavor. Cast soup on the menu for tonight. Won't eat you? No, we won't eat you if it's not consensual. Yeah, see, the area actually is inverted gravity. The pot is on the ceiling. I only like to eat people who like it. Oh my gosh, I just had to literally run up the wall a little bit more and find it. Whip and air sprint across even greater grabs. Yeah, I gotcha. I gotcha. We're having a memory. New pest just dropped. You're so hype. Who's the new pest? Sorry, I just saw Fractal slurping cast soup. But is she just shy to flavor testing? Well, then it's up to her to come around in her own time. You can only coax her into your mouth. Look at that face it's making. It looks like it's crying. Do pigs actually cry? A normal pig, no, but I've seen a possessed pig do all kinds of weird stuff. You think we're hurting them? Apparently, they don't feel pain. Dr. Michael said it's just some sort of autonomic response to chroma extraction process. Okay, that makes sense. They're from a different world after all. And honestly, you get used to it. The worse they look, the bigger the chroma burst is. I just crank it as high as it can go before the pig passes out, and I just let it cycle for a few hours. Terrifying. Imagine Gravecrawler, but it costs an additional green. I'm imagining it. Gravecrawler, is that the zombie that you can cast from grave as long as you control a zombie? I did not say crank it as high as the pig will go. You're trying to trick me and I won't fall for it. He said he cranks it as high as it'll go until the pig passes out, and then he cycles it for a few hours. He doesn't crank the pig, he cranks the machine that the pig is attached to. I could not move for a minute, and I don't know why they exploded. Noting it down, noting it down. It was game dialogue anyway. I'm just playing a game that talks about cranking pigs. Besides, do you now suddenly have a problem with cranking hogs? Was there ever a problem? I didn't think so. I love when like a month passes and we're going to get Possessors. The game that makes you say, I'm just playing a game that talks about cranking pigs. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. Didn't mean to. It wasn't my fault. Rat did it. Ow, why? Aru? What's the Aru? Hi, Isa, how are you doing? Different rat banana. You are innocent. You're innocent and pure, just like I found you. Nice catch, Isa. Such an innocent, ordinary rat. Exactly. See, look at her giggle so sweetly, so innocent. She's really cute too. She is. You wouldn't believe it. Just hear those squeaks. I love you too, Banana. Oh my gosh. And you should hear her squeak. Kill your microfilm. We can't afford it. I need the ATM. Okay. That's it? There's just nothing in here? Just vines and boxes? You go make food? Have a good food, Cassidy. I love you. Thank you for saying hi. Isa's starving you? Oh, it's so mean. How could you? Forcing you to work like a dog? Whoop whoop. No. How could you? She's not a dog. She's a Vanui. And also, dogs don't cook food unless they're turn spit dogs. And you got one of those rotisserie setups. She won't eat her greens. Cassidy. What was it like when things with Dessa were good? You must have liked him for a reason, right? When we were victorious together, we were ecstatic. There's nothing in the rules that says dogs can't cook in the kitchen. You made greens last night and ate Isa's because she didn't want them. Isa. I also made greens last night. It was some kind of spinach pasta. You stuffed me full of potatoes. I'll do it again. Each success was the most potent joy imaginable. His capacity for happiness was beyond anything I'd ever felt before. So was his capacity for rage, but his anger was justice. The people who stood in our way deserved it. When we were together, my dreams were more glorious than they'd ever been. I felt capable of being someone more extraordinary. It was wonderful. Wow. It's weird, though, because I never saw those fun times in your memories. I suspect you can mostly only see memories I had on Earth. My memories from home are pure energy and emotion. They don't look like anything. Oh, right. If I went there, would I be blind? If you went there, I think you might detonate or dissolve. He'll stuff you all with potatoes. I'll consent to being stuffed with potatoes, you know, to a certain extent. If I'm stuffed to capacity, I consent to this. I put all my bits in the bank. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. I get a short attention span. I also forgot which way it was. So I had to unload the area and load back in. Oh. That's not totally losing it. It's not your fault, you know. I always knew he was volatile. It was part of the reason we were running away. Volatile? Like, he got angry all the time? Constantly. Mostly not at me, mostly only when things were very bad. You demons are all sharing your emotions. Wasn't that a problem? Oh, of course. I felt his anger as strongly as I felt my own. Sometimes I couldn't even tell the difference. For a long time, I thought it made him a good leader. I thought his anger gave us the power to defeat our enemies. And then you got locked up. Yes, in the human's prison. Wrath didn't help me anymore. I finally learned how to tell which anger was my own and which was his. Nope. Very important quest items first. And I honestly can't afford much else, but I actually want. So I'll save. Hi! Hey, what's going on here? We were attacked and you said, "I'm so sorry, Rem. This never happens around here." You told us it would be peaceful here. I am just as surprised as you are. Everything is usually so calm. If you're peaceful, this is a peaceful place. No one will hurt you. I am sorry, but I don't know if I believe that. Here's the thing. I tried. I was not even swinging my weapon for a long time. Get out of our way. We're heading upstairs. What's the rush? Take it easy. Enjoy yourselves. Come on. Let's get the eye and get out of here. Oh my goodness. Oh no! Foxes, I'm so sorry. That was the first fox, like, I specifically struck down. And that was the second. They've ruined me. I'm filthy now. You figured it out? Awesome music life hack. Oh yeah? Figuring out how a song should end or even begin? Yeah. After you made giant energy crab, the easiest way is cheat the system. What do you just make the middle? Just make it loop. The more seamlessly, the better. Yeah, you just make a middle. Incredible hack. It has no beginning or end. Oh, those do not fully heal you. I always thought they did, because they always did before. Turns out there is a limit. This is the song that goes on forever. It's a Musaboros. Using that trick on like 3 different songs in the upcoming project, that's awesome. The pain was like nothing I had ever felt. Every inch examined and prodded, every vein a load of power. Every single part of me filled with hate. I dreamed my body was made of a fire that could not be quenched. It burned everyone and everything. Oh, God. But afterwards, I was still there, trapped. Home was still so far away. I cannot promise that won't happen again. I knew then that destruction would give me nothing, no matter how good revenge would feel. Oh, hi. The only thing that mattered was saving what I still had left. I wouldn't like pigs anymore either. No. I feel like we're getting pretty close to the end. Which means there's going to be some luck for tomorrow. But it also means I really want to keep going. I promise I'm normally good at that. Sample painkiller. Sure. We got 15 minutes. If we can get into the eyeball room. Here's the rest. I'm gonna give it a try. It's not impossible. We just wipe the floor with her. I mean, you know, whoever it could be. Oh. Except we have to go up from here. I was like, oh, thank you for this glorious shortcut. Maybe I didn't want to go back to that rest spot. I'm gonna cry. I'm checking real quick. There's gotta be a better way. I use like all my snoozes here. I can beat Bezos to the boss. I know I can. Is it drought or drought? It's the first one. Oh my god, there was a rest spot right here the whole time too. Look who it is, my busy little Rem. Why are you in such a hurry to leave? I want to go home, Dao. You should want to go home too. You don't know what I lived through these last 3 years. Horrible days, terrible nights, trapped inside, helpless puppet after helpless puppet, stinking human flesh. Dirty, weak, in unbelievable pain, but I found this place. I fortified the hotel, others joined me here. This is a labor of love. This place is filled with my hope. But why didn't you try to go home? Because we can't go home, darling. We're stuck, and this is the best we have left. Try to enjoy it. You're breaking my heart, Rem. What heart? So she's not giving us the eye? I don't think she's really your friend anymore, man. She's not. She gave up our friendship when she gave up on home. But the eye is nearby. I can feel it. Okay. Uses my last 2 snoozes for like 10 additional minutes. Finally, we have all the eyeballs. Well, I'd love to say it's been fun, but it hasn't. This has sucked, actually. I can't believe it's almost over. Remember, we still need to get through the lab and into the rift. It won't be easy. Dessa will be looking for us. I know, just let me enjoy it a bit, alright? Wait a moment, do you hear that? Rem, give me back that eye. You said we could have it. Well, I didn't mean it. You're destroying yourself, Rem. You're destroying her. The rift will kill you. Stay here with me, relax and heal. You've both suffered so much. No, we're not ready to rot here. You can never go home. You just have to accept the dreams we have left. I'll knock some sense into you two. Come on, let's spar. You trust the kitty. I mean, they're one of the most trustable individuals we've seen so far. I don't know if countering that works. You know, like all of the really super powerful, strong-looking attacks. Ew! Ew! Don't do that! Oh, I don't like the noise she just made. It was so sad. Jeez. No! I almost first tried her. Now it'll take 7 more tries. Oh no, ad timer broke and it scared the crap out of me. I can cheat by looking at Senzu's monitor, who's got an accurate representation. It just went to a completely black screen. Let me refresh to fix that, hopefully. It's gonna be out of commission for a minute while it reconnects. So I'm gonna rely on Senzu to actually control that. Or streams. What's up, Pip? Want me to snooze if it gets too close? If you can, I don't think you can, though. I think I used them all. But I'm not sure when one comes back. We didn't die amazingly. I got her? Why can't you just relax? Defeat General Dao? I got one. I got one snooze. Oh. Ugh. That's gonna kill me for this. That's you're working with him? No, I'm in charge here. Here, we're equals. You can't be equals with him. He's consuming her. He's consuming his hosts like they're nothing. Got 5 minutes left. Thank you very much, Senzu. Did you like watching them kill me? Rem, she's working for him. Should we kill her? Wait. Let me think about this. She probably lied about everything. She wants us dead. I don't know. I'm so sick of this. Everything's a damn heartbreak. We don't have time for you to figure this out. I have to make a call. I mean, what's she gonna do? I mean, maybe Dessa's gonna eat her. Maybe she'll get away. That's up to the two of them to sort out. As long as we get the eye, I don't really care if she lives or not. Come on, we're leaving. Wait, I'm not doing it, man. We got the Eye of Tao, one of 4 severed human eyes. Needed to activate the retinal scanner on the door to the vault. Rem can only return home through the laboratory beyond the vault door. Dessa's gonna kill me for this. Wait, stop. You could tell Dessa about us. He already knows. I know, it's stupid, but I'm not killing your friend in front of you. I said go back. Deal with her now. I'm sick of heartbreak too. I saw what happened to you, man. You don't need to watch me kill Dao too. You shouldn't be thinking about my feelings. Why not? This argument is over. We're done here. Oh, we get to end on a memory. It was the first time I ever saw a bird, like, puke. I didn't even know they could do that. That was the funniest shit I've ever... Wait, what's that? Is that a fire? Dog graffiti? I love the dog graffiti. You can see it in game too when you go past the spot. That's one of the Agrodine skyscrapers. Is that where your dad works? Oh my god. There's more buildings on fire, look. I'm not getting a signal. What's going on? Oh, wait. I just got service. I have texts. Pause. What do they say? Hey, this is the slide we were trying to get to before. Wee. No, I want to do the trick whip, the trick whippy bits. I might not have time for the trick whippy bits. Dang. Here, I don't need to do whippy bits. I can swing to build up inertia. And then fall. It was a fragment of suffering. Well named, well deserved. I want to like properly explore this area, but we're meant to be swapping over, is the thing. Yes. I'm sorry I wasn't a better friend. This wasn't your fault. I know that people aren't always who we want them to be. I mean, I know Kaz was an idiot, but why does it feel like it's my fault? He exploited my friendship. He made me feel like my family was garbage, but I never wanted to lose him. Oh no! Senzu's ad timer went away. I know he wasn't a good friend, so why does it hurt so much? Take as much time as you need. We aren't in a hurry anymore. We found Luca's house key. Well, I guess he's not being used as a host. Okay. I just started. I'm gonna take a real quick break, get us swapped over for fossil fighters. We'll see everyone in just a few minutes.